Good morning and welcome back. Well, we're coming back to Mt Tsable again. Last time in the middle of winter, we didn't quite make the top, so it's actually July. It's 7 degrees Celsius out. It rained like crazy last night. We got some of our Gore-Tex on just because everything's wet. Anyways, we're gonna be heading up the road. Unfortunately, we can't drive any further because there's a bit of a hole and the road is gone. But yeah, hope you enjoy our adventure today. So right now we're sort of at the top of the road section, and we're gonna be jumping on to the Vancouver Island Spine trail right now. And if you go here to the right, you go up to Mount Clifton, and here's the sign for the Vancouver Island Spine trail here. We're gonna be going to our left there is Mount Clifton. Here to the right is Mt Tsable. So I don't know if you've seen in another previous video, we were up here in wintertime hiking on top of crusty snow. Didn't quite make the summit of this because of a bit of a crux at the top with the snow, but yeah, we're gonna see where we can get to today. So we're gonna follow along here. This little spur dead ends in a bit, and then you're on the actual trail. So yeah, so we're coming up onto Clifton, or not Clifton, it's Mt Tsable here, and we just about got to the top of that last time, but like I said, there was a bit of a crux. You got some tarns up here, which is kind of nice to see. So we'll be following the orange markers as we go, and yeah, we'll be heading over here and then up the ridge line to the top of it, and then we're going to hopefully continue on after that and see how far we can get today. All right. Lots of trail work has actually been done in here since our last hike in the wintertime. Yeah, it's nice to see. So I'm gonna say if you can get up here, enjoy it, because it's easy to follow. A little redirect. The morning sunlight on the last night's rain, it's quite beautiful, glistening away, so that's pretty cool. Actually on the ridge now towards the top of Tsable, so still not as far as we got last time, but yeah, this trail is fantastically maintained at this section of it. I can't tell you the whole Bullfoot Range sections, it's nice, but going up on the Tsable here, this is really good. So come up here, enjoy. So we're on the ridge now, which is cool, and you get the sunlight coming through the fog, glistening on the wet trees. It's pretty nice. Super well maintained trail. It was quite a bit up further from here that we got cliffed out. Looks quite a bit different because last time there was a lot of snow. Didn't have any of this undergrowth that we could see. So yeah, it's neat to see it in a different light, so to speak. It'd be beautiful in here in the fall because these are all blueberries in here. So this will all be red in the fall. So this is red and gold. This would be really nice. Maybe we'll have to come back then. Right on. Well, there we go, catch up to Dar. There we go. Sun glistening. That's nice. Going straight up the ridgeline. Drop off to the right, and then a drop off to the left. So no ability to zigzag back and forth. So Dar just said calf burner. We're getting pretty close to the crux where we got blocked last time. Just up there is a ways. All right. So we're at the crux from our winter climb. Trail goes a bit to the left here, as you can see, but that was with the snow and the cornice at the top was a sheer drop off. And then here we tried to climb up and it was just a no-go. So this is super steep. And then off to our left is straight drop off. And then over to our right is also a straight drop off. So this is where we called it last winter. So everything past here is new to us. Ready? Yeah, yeah, she says.
Oh,
yeah, a little bit of a calf burner to get to here, that's for sure. All right. So currently at the top of the crux here, as you can see from Dar's angle there, it's a bit of a climb. Couldn't make that in the wintertime with the snow because there's a cornice right here. So, and now we're officially in the clouds. So, see me here, like all the way down to Dar down there. Bit of a drop. But, trail looks a little nicer here. Not so steep, bit of zigzagging. So, right on. Well, we're leveling out. Must be near the top. That's quite a push up there. Just because it's absolutely no zigzags. It's straight up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bit of work, eh?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Now let's see if we can find the top of this thing. Little view down there of Tsable Lake, and I guess the top is right in there. So, and in the background is the Strait of Georgia, and that there on the other side, I guess, is Stubbs in the clouds, possibly. Wow. Another one of them off, checked off. So on the top of Mt Tsable, looking down at right here, Tsable Lake. And then across over here is Mt Island. It'd be a beautiful view if it was no fog up here, but it is what it is. And then off the other side, we're a bit above the clouds off the Ash Valley. It's a bit of an inversion with some clouds above it down there. Pretty cool. Like we just said, I think we've done what, 10 or 11 of peaks off of the Beaufort Range?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Just over this way is Mount Chief Frank. We've been on top of that one before, but maybe that's the end of it over there. On the edge of a precipice here on Tsable Mountain, looking down at Tsable Lake. Wow, the meadows down below are pretty cool too. Lots of bear scat up here, so I'd be surprised if we didn't see a bear at some point. Kind of cool to see it. So now you can look over here at Chief Frank right here. We were on that several years ago, but yeah, here's a cliff. Holy smokers, over top of Tsable Lake. Just fantastic. So we're on a little peak halfway between Mt Tsable and Mt Stubbs. It's on the map, it's listed at 1488. So yeah, unfortunately the fog is really pushed back in here. The cloud, we're in the cloud layer, and we have zero views, but we'll go at least over to Stubbs. Hopefully it kind of breaks by that time, and our walk back will be in the clear. That's what we're hoping for.
Yep.
So we'll just keep going, get over to Stubbs, and we'll see what's going on at that point. There's a little bit of a climb down off of 1488 to get over to Stubbs, but still it's not too difficult. We'll make our way down and over there. Coming off that little down climb, now we're sort of into opened up ridge line a bit. I think probably above Tsable Lake. It's hard to tell with the fog, the cloud. It looks like it drops off over on the right side also. And then as you can see, it drops off here on the left, so kind of right in the middle. Looking down here at Tsable Lake, there's a nice little chute, and we're seeing deer print in here, so I'm wondering if they actually come up this chute at all. It's pretty cool though. Across the way is Mount Chief Frank. We're going to continue on this way here a little bit further. The fog or cloud keeps coming in and out, so just figuring it out as we go. So yeah, we've already done Mt Tsable. We've done 1488. We're on the ridge line above Tsable Lake down here. Across the way is Mt Chief Frank, and up there is Mt Stubbs, where we're heading to. Probably have a lunch break up there, and hopefully it clears off a bit. It's actually quite a beautiful ridge line. It'd be fantastic on a sunny day because you can look off both sides if it was, and it's not really difficult. So yeah, it's nice. I mean, So we just spent, I don't know, half hour or so on top of Stubbs there having lunch, hoping for the fog to burn off a little bit, and it actually started raining a little bit instead of fog burning off. The rain has stopped, but I think we're heading back at this point. We're not going over to Henry Spence because, you know, being noonish, 12:30 maybe.
And we've done it.
And we've done Henry Spence before. I think we're gonna turn around. We're not gonna wait out anymore for the fog because it's actually quite cold. And
It's really cold.
It's cold, and it's like July 12th.
I know.
So yeah, pretty crazy. So we're just gonna kind of take our time getting off the mountain instead of rushing off of it. But yeah, at least we checked another one of the Bullfords off and make our way slowly off of here. And you know, it took us what, 3 hours or so to get here, so it's been fun so far. Oh, you can see a little bit of Chief Frank across the way, so a little bit of sight lines again, but that's about it. So quick little glimpse here. Right there is Mt Tsable with the cliffs and bluffs and stuff. Chief Frank. And then over this way is 1488. So on our way back, we've been having very few views, so kind of neat to see that. Right there. And we were standing on the top of those cliffs just looking down into the valley. So we're sitting here on the top of Tsable, literally. You can see the marker. And behind us is Clifton, I believe. And then over here is Chief Frank. We're on, as I said, Tsable. And then in the clouds, which it's been in all day, right there is Stubbs. We've already been there. Right down here is Tsable Lake. Across the way there is Denman and Hornby in all their glory. And so we're sitting here on the top of Tsable, literally. You can see the marker. And behind us is Clifton, I believe. And then over here is Chief Frank. We're on, as I said, Tsable. And then in the clouds, which it's been in all day, right there is Stubbs. We've already been there. Right down here is Tsable Lake. Across the way there is Denman and Hornby in all their glory. And so the sun's finally come out while we're up here. We're up on Mt Tsable. The peak is just right there. We came up from this area over here and then up. We've already gone around here, off, onto that one there, which is 1488. Down that and over to here, which is Mt Stubbs. When we got there, we were there for about half an hour in the cloud. Finally, the cloud just came out, opened up in the sun. Behind it, to the right, is Mount Henry Spence. And then we got Tsable Lake down here. And then over here, we got Chief Frank. So in front of us, you have Fanny Bay with Denman Island. And right in here, and then behind that again is Hornby Island. So it's really nice to see. It's a beautiful ridgeline up here. So this is part of the Vancouver Island Spine Trail, and yeah, when it opens up, it's pretty stunning. Most of our day today has been just in the cloud, like we have been in a cloud. So it's beautiful to see this right now like this. The other side over the Ash Valley is still pretty weathered in. So it's nice to see this view. Comes and goes quite quickly. Right on. heading down the crux of this route. Like I said, this is where the cornice was in the wintertime. And there was I couldn't see a safe way getting up it, so. Take my time going down. So, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as we did. Thanks for joining along and actually coming along for our hike. We're back to the trail sign and the VI Spine trail sign down here. Behind us, now we can really see Mt Tsable right there. That's where we went up and over to...
Mt Stubbs.
Well, that 1488 and then Mt Stubbs,
Yes.
and then back. Yeah, it was, even with the weather, it was still a fun day. Can't complain too much. Still got a little walk back to our vehicle, which is down this road a couple kilometers, because it's just impossible, as you saw in the beginning of the video. Your thoughts? Any thoughts on today?
Yeah, it's always nice to get out in the mountains, whether it's, you know, you might get fog or a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
It always makes it a little bit more interesting for pictures or what have you, and keeps you cool.
Yep, keeps you cool.
You can never complain when you get out in nature, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, I enjoyed my day.
Perfect.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway, thanks for joining. We'll see you on the next one.
See you later.
Bye for now.